Hello everyone and welcome to our first week of playoff hockey. I think I have made a killer script for you guys and I can't wait to... So scriptwriter, can you tell us how easily we handled Anaheim? One of these days we'll get through the beginning uninterrupted. You know what, Edmonton? Just for that, we're going to get to your game last. Okay, so I'm going to start here with the two series that are already over. As this year, I do have 2 sweeps in the first round instead of last year when we had 0. Is one of them LA? Yes, Nashville. One of them is LA. See, piece of cake. Already on to round 2. To be honest with you, Edmonton, I don't know why Los Angeles kept on giving you so many problems over the past 4 seasons. You got the worst version of LA. Don't you dare say that you're better than us. Well, we kinda are. Really, scriptwriter, we couldn't even get 1 win for Kopitar. Listen, Los Angeles, I like Kopitar as much as the next guy, but did you really think a team as old as you guys could even win a game against a younger Colorado Avalanche team that could play your game and your style of hockey better than you can? I thought we might win at least 1. Well, in game 1 and 2, I'm letting you guys play your style of hockey, and Colorado does it better, winning both games 2-1, including 1 time in overtime. At one point it was close, but then I'm restoring faith in Colorado by having them outscore you 9-3 in the last 2 games of the series. Phew. Well, I thought we might lose, but I didn't think we'd lose like that. Well, we would have done better. You didn't make the playoffs. We had the same amount of playoff wins. Shut up and let me mourn for the loss of Kopitar on this team. Okay, and then the other sweep is Carolina's gonna sweep Ottawa. What? See? Told you we would deal with this nobody team in short succession. Can't wait to see who we play in round 2. How were we eliminated so quickly? Was the blue line? Was there more injuries? Nope. Besides, Jensen, Clevin comes back in game 3 for you guys, and Sanderson only misses game 4 with a concussion. So besides that, no injuries. Well, then it had to be Allmark. I can't believe he went into a shell of his former self again. Nope, actually Allmark is going to be quite good. I have him having over 930 save percentage in this series. Then how do we get swept? Well, actually be your offense, as I'm only having you guys score 5 goals in the 4-game series, 3 from Batherson, 2 from Cozens, and the line of Stankov and Blake and Hall is going to combine for 16 points to lead the Carolina Hurricanes to the sweep. I have a hunch that second line is the best second line in the postseason. I can't believe our offense did us in. So hey, you gonna trade Kachuk? I don't know. Maybe. I can't say no anymore. Wait, this might be a possibility? Oh, it's time to have a Kachuk back in St. Louis. Hey, if he's going anywhere, he should be going to Florida to play with his brother. This is gonna be a long off season. So you had as many postseason wins as we did. Yeah, so much for you being the best team in Ontario, Ottawa. Shut up. Okay, now Buffalo, Boston. I'm so nervous. I don't know what to do now that we're here. And that is why the Bruins are going to take a 2-0 lead in the 3rd period in game 1. Yes, victory is ours. Wait. Okay, nerves gone. We can come back now. Great, was waiting for that. You guys score 3 goals in 3 minutes and 43 seconds and take the first game 4-3. You gotta be kidding me. But in game 2, Boston gets out to a 4-goal lead and comeback? Not this time, Boston wins 4-2. Aww. And then in the 3rd game, the first one is more of a playoff style hockey. The Buffalo Sabres, thanks to Alex Tuch, get a tie-breaking goal in the 3rd to take a 3-1 victory and take the 2-1 series lead. Yes, that's great. Thanks, scriptwriter, but I wish we blew them out like they did a couple games ago. Well, that's fantastic to hear you guys want that, because I'm going to have you guys blow out Boston in game 4. What? Yeah, you guys give up 4 goals in the 1st period for the first time in a playoff game since 1991 and get destroyed 6-1, with now Buffalo a win away from the 2nd round. Well, I guess swimming can only cover up so many holes. First playoff series in 15 years and we've almost advanced to round 2. Remind me again, Toronto, how long was it in the Matthews era before you guys won your first playoff series? I just wish an asteroid would hit this series. However, remember Buffalo, it isn't over yet. Now can I see Montreal, Tampa, and Dallas, Minnesota, please? So how are our series is going, scriptwriter? Great! These could arguably be conference finals. Minnesota, in game 1, well, at least it can't be worse than last year's. You beat Dallas 6-1. It was worse than last year's. It's okay, Dallas. I'm giving you guys the game 2 win 4-2. And the game 3 win 4-3 in double overtime, despite being pretty much outplayed in that 3rd period. I feel like I've heard this script before. And the Minnesota comes from behind and boldly nets the overtime winner to help the Minnesota Wild tie the series back up. Yeah, that was the same way the first 4 games went last year against Colorado, and an inverse of our series against Vegas last year. Huh. I guess you're right. Well, if that script from last year continues as last year's series did, I win. Well, you'll see what I have in store for you guys coming up. Meanwhile, Montreal, you guys are going to win 4-3 in overtime in Game 1, thanks to a Yuri Slafkovsky power play hat trick, including the overtime winner, first Habs player ever to get a hat trick of power play goals in the playoffs, and he helps lead your guys to victory. Cool. Great to see Slafkovsky proving the doubters wrong. Then Tampa comes from behind in Game 2, thanks to an overtime winner from JJ Moser, tie the series up. Hey, it looks like we can keep up with the younger Montreal Canadiens team. In another evenly matched game I have going to overtime, I have Hudson hitting a clap bomb to get the overtime winner. Another OT game. Hey scriptwriter, thanks for putting us up 2-1 in this series. Can we not go to overtime in Game 4? Sure, fine. You guys get a 2-0 lead, then Tampa's going to score 3 straight with Hagel getting his 6th of the playoffs to give them the 3-2 win and tie the series back up at 2 apiece. Should have kept my big mouth shut, but I'll take the 2-2 series, even though we should be up 3-1 right now. Once again, I am happy with the series so far, thanks scriptwriter, but I'm just a tad bit worried about Montreal with how good they've been playing recently. I wouldn't be surprised if I had that series going 7 games. Now, as for the Battle of Pennsylvania, I have Philly winning the first 3 games. Whoa, really? Oh, come on now. How on God's green earth are the Flyers beating us? Because, old Penguins, you haven't experienced the power of the dark side. What? The reason we lead this series is because of Darth Vladar and his ability to choke the life out of opponents' offenses. Scriptwriter? Well, I wouldn't put it that way, but they're not wrong. Your offense was dead. But because I want to see Crosby just a little bit more, I will have you guys win Game 4 over the Flyers to stay alive. Well, at least we don't get swept, but I'm shocked we are down. What? How do we not sweep? I guess you could say the 4th was not with Vladar in that game. So you keep Crosby alive for 1 more game, but you don't do that with Kopitar? Crosby has a better supporting cast. Oh, sure. And lastly, in the Pacific, actually in both your guys' series, Vegas and Edmonton, you guys are actually basically the same. Don't ever compare us to Vegas, scriptwriter. But how so? Well, Vegas scores 3 on Anther in the 3rd, Edmonton scores 2 on Anther in the 3rd, and both of you guys come from behind to win your Game 1s. See, told you, this Mammoth team, they're frauds. Yeah, and this young and inexperienced Ducks team just can't keep up with us. Then in Game 2, both Anaheim and Utah break late ties in the 3rd period to take you guys down and even up the series. You were saying, take that, Golden Frauds. And then in Game 3, Utah, in their first ever home playoff game, is going to open up a 4-goal lead and cruise to a 2-1 series lead, which is where that series ends for the week. Okay, now I'm worried. Maybe it's hill time. Just as planned. Our path to the Western Conference Finals assured. Meanwhile, Anaheim has a 4-goal 3rd period to break a tie, enter in the 3rd period and win 7-4, and they have a 2-1 series lead entering Game 4. First playoff game at home in 8 years, and we win and take the series lead. That could not be better. Well, defense needs changing again. Scriptwriter, we're putting Jari in. Okay, you guys can get a 2-goal lead. Come on, Utah, help us get the win. And why would I do that? Because if you win, your choice of round 2 opponents are us or the Oilers. We don't have to like each other right now, okay? But please just help us take control of this series against Edmonton. Fine. Scriptwriter, Gauthier and Granlund score power play goals, games tied at 2. Excuse me? I make the script around here, and in fact, Bouchard's gonna score a power play goal to break the tie in the 3rd period. VL ties it with 7 minutes left, and we head to overtime. Got to overtime? That's an assured win for the Edmonton Oilers. As scriptwriter, I can tell you that on the script, no Ducks will actually put the puck into the Oilers net in overtime. That's alright, I'll play by your rules. Paley's gonna put the puck off of Nurse's skate and into the back of the net. No, because the puck never crossed the goal line. Hence, no goal. Thanks, refs. It's called a good goal, and after review, it's a good goal. Ducks win, and are a win away from defeating the Western Conference champs. No! We might actually get eliminated! Scriptwriter, how could you let this happen? Well, maybe it wouldn't happen if you had better goaltending, Edmonton. I gotta go make next week's script. Thanks, Utah. You don't know how much that means to me. Don't mention it, and this is only a temporary truce. If we both get to round 2, all alliances are off. Agreed. Oh man, it would be so great to see Edmonton eliminated in round 1. Hey, what do you want me to do? I'm their province rivals. I think I have a right to laugh at their downfall.